Yeah, I'm right back at you like I never left, and I'm gonna go this hard to my last breath. It's Lil Kenny Russell, Canoe and Contour Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. You're now dealing with Canoe. I'm here. And while I'm here, I'm gonna make the information direct and clear because a lot of y'all can't hear. Now, welcome back to Make My Ancestors Great Again. This is My Thoughts 76. And today I'm gonna just give my thoughts on the video, my opinions, and what I think about it. So I don't own the material. It's from a young lady, a Tamron Hall show. I clipped it. I want to speak about it. It's about an incident that occurred inside of a church house or whatever the case may be. So I want to give my opinions on that, and let's see what it's about. This is not to take God from anybody. That's not my job. My job is to restore spirituality, which in my opinion was taken away from people when they were given a religion. So this is going to be something quick. I'm going to react to the video, give my opinions and thoughts. We in and we out. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Excuse me.
Let me play this moment. Let's play it.
Hey. Stop her. Hush, hush.
So, the backstory was there was a woman and you could hear her making audible sounds. You turn around, you say, that hush.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, don't ma'am me.
Yeah.
I always tell people a snippet of video is not the total story.
Yeah.
So tell me what happened there.
Well, social media is into cuts, not context.
Yeah.
And every suggestion that I got from every naysayer, I've already done. This is a 4-year battle, right?
Oh, this is ongoing.
This is ongoing. So I've already talked to her personally. I'd already had ushers go up to her. I've already had prayer warriors. I've had everything. So she did it publicly after being asked not to.
What is she? Is she crying? Is an emotional break?
Well, as a pastor, I know the difference between disturbance and worship. And what people have to understand is that every time you hear a noise in church, it isn't worship. Yeah. And so there has to be order. For instance, it's okay to applaud in this room right now. But if somebody got up and just started clapping right now, I'm sure somebody would bring order to the room.
Yeah.
And so what I did is I brought order to the room so people could hear God and not her. And I'd do it again if I needed to.
Wow.
That's the video. My opinions on that right off the rip. Religion develops insanity. And I want to double down on that and say, that's a goddamn shame. Okay? Simple as that. I don't give a damn who don't like it. I know a lot of people will be like, what? No. And then I want to pay attention to something. Look at the queen, Shawnee. She looks as if she's in a decomposition stage. She got on so much makeup and her face is sharp. She don't look like that when she was with Shaq, even though she said she wasn't happy. Now look at her in her happy time. She's saying she happy, but look at her makeup. She got on pounds and tons of makeup. She looks like she's getting ready to be embalmed to go into her casket. Because look at the other queen on there, Tamron. Okay, she has on makeup, but she looks vibrant. She's lively, and look at Shawnee. She's in a state of submission, in my opinion. She looks very submissive, broken, but she's trying to carry on like this book or whatever she's going, telling about Shaq and how Shaq was, and she wasn't happy with Shaq or whatever. I don't know. I'm just giving you my opinions and my thoughts. She looks like she's been, embalmed with embalming fluid for her decomposition. Like she's getting ready to get in the casket. She looked like Elvira. She looks like Dracula. Any of these people all mixed together with all that tons of makeup on. Okay, tons and pounds of it. And that she don't need all that. And for me, mascara is to hide something. So if you have on all that type of stuff, it's just like that. What's on the surface of it? That's for me. That's just a lot going on. That says a lot. To me, that says a lot because who she's attached on his arm, the arm to who she's attached to, has her looking like she looks now, if you can follow me, because I'm going somewhere. Okay. She's attached to the arm now of this man of God. She's the happiest ever. See, when she was with Shaq, she was, but she didn't look like that when she was with Shaq. Now she's happy and attached to this man of God. Look at her. She looked almost dead, in my opinion. Because again, if you go back to the video, let me just play a little bit of it. You know, we don't have to share no audio there, but you're gonna see it anyway. Look at the sister. Look at all that makeup. That's too much makeup. That's too much. Nah. And the other young lady has makeup on as well.
Let me play this moment. Let's play it.
Vibrant. She look lively. Now that's too much. Now the lady looked like the Penguin off Batman. Okay, she looked like the Penguin off Batman when Danny DeVito was coming to kill Batman. That's a damn shame. Okay, but she's the happiest she ever been now with this man who said he can discern between when a woman is in praise worship or carrying on. Okay, now I got a problem with that, because if he can discern all of this, he couldn't even discern his previous love lives. But he can discern when a woman is pleased with the Lord and being pleased in the spirit, and he can say, hey, as a pastor, I know the difference. No, he don't. This man is a man. He has gifts of a man, and if that's one of his gifts, I highly doubt it, but it's plausible to people that believe in that type of stuff. I don't believe not one word he's saying. He's a big liar, and he's always been. Why am I saying that? Shani is not his first wife. Okay, so other women was unpleased with this gentleman. He can't even discern between when his woman in his own bed in his house is unpleased with him, or vice versa, or when he's unpleased with the woman, and he cut that right off and just marry another lady. Okay, because somebody gonna stand on some submission and things of that nature. When you that astound and is stooped and that deep down in the Bible, your woman has to be a part of that. Now, if his woman felt some kind of way, he was a little too biblical, he wanted everything to be like this according to the Bible, you have to get kind of strung along and dragged along with that if you didn't sign up for it. Now, see, Shani knew what she signed up for, so that's why she looking like the Penguin, and Elvira sitting there with all that makeup on to keep from crying. Okay, she got rouge and heavy red blush compound, all this, looking like a over made up white woman, in my opinion. So this man has a tendency of breaking women, and this was just another example of that. We spoke to her behind the scene, but when he went to address the young lady, he didn't say ma'am. But on television, he called the lady Miss Tamara Hall, ma'am. No, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. He didn't go say, ma'am, excuse me, we spoke about this. He could have whispered in her ear, we spoke about this in private, man. We've been having this for 4 years, man. He said, like a dog, hey, get him out of that. If a dog is licking eating a plant or digging in your plant, one of your favorite plants, get her out of that plant. Snapped his hand like see, this goes back to what General Sarah said he was saying. God is the man that speaks for God. Okay, why am I saying that? Because at the time he said he wanted her to hush and be quiet so that God can be heard. Who was speaking? He was. Okay, listen to me now. God is the man that speaks for God. Listen to it clear. General said he made that up, so I don't want you to think I made that up, but it's powerful. God is the man that speaks for God. See? Now she was getting her some Lord, screaming and all that. He has to understand that's that lady's thing. If he put her out of the church, I don't know. See, that's not my place, so I wouldn't even do that. But I don't want to hear nobody's voice except for God. God is speaking right now. Who was speaking? He was speaking. See, back to my point. I don't care how he dealt with the young lady. I'm trying to tell you what I'm understanding when I say God is the man that speaks for God. He wanted her quiet so everybody can hear nothing but God. Who was speaking? He was. Praying and singing. He was going into a song. See, he was getting ready to have him some spirit. Now that's okay. But she needed to hush, be quiet, get it together, and shut her up. So in my opinion, that was disrespectful. This man does not have no discernment or gift to know when a lady is having some spirituality other than some acting. Because see, what he was doing was acting. He was finna go into his whole act. Yeah, because he get more offerings like that. This what God said. See, he doing his acting. And he don't want nobody on stage out acting him. So he shut her up so he can do his spiel. Okay. That's my thoughts on the video. It's a little Kenny Russell Canoon Consul Moon. You already know what you're gonna get when you step in the room. Now the little canoe. Yeah, yeah. This is what I do, and I love to do it. Before I take back what I said, I add some more to it. This was not to kick and bash the brother around, but see, he's saying a lot of things, and he's not even dealing with it the way he's acting like he carried himself. He went on television and addressed that young lady as ma'am. He's been dealing with her over 4 years, the screaming young lady that he had to snap his finger to and hush, like it was a pet of his or animal or dog. See, he didn't even deal with her in a respectful enough manner to say, ma'am, excuse me, we spoke about this, cut that out. I want to give my, I want to close. That's all he had to do. This looked very rude. This looked very disturbing to me. And in my opinion, religion develops insanity. Like, share, subscribe, comment, and I thank you for watching. Sitting up there trying to justify